Hi there and welcome back. We are doing Advent Days 8 and 9 today. We are also going to go visit my friend Andrea. I worked with her at the school I used to teach at. She was our librarian and she is an avid collector of nativities. She has so many nativities that when I ran into her recently at an auction, I asked her, can I please come over to your house and video your nativities to show you guys? And she said, of course. So she and her daughter, Andie, were so welcoming, as I knew they would be, and explaining all the different nativities they had. So you will hear off and on our conversation as I recorded what nativities she has. She has a wide variety of nativities, some that belong to her mom, some that belong to her aunt, some her children have made, some that she's thrifted or she's gotten at antique malls or auctions. She has the whole huge variety of nativities.
Well, wait till we fix it.
Was born in Bethlehem.
Oh, it tells the
There
story.
came wise men saying, we have followed his star in the east, and have come to worship him.
Oh, they're so tiny. Look how tiny they are. That's cute, all the animals. It sounds like they're on motorcycles now. Doesn't it?
The lady at the nursing home used to be cute because she'd say to me, I got this one in this year. What do you think of this one?
It is like a motorcycle gang. These are cute too.
That's country bumpkins.
That's really sweet. And there's little animals back there. That's pretty. That's really detailed too, isn't it?
Yeah. This I bought online. This reminds me of...
Oh, that's that like plastic canvas stuff, right?
Yeah.
Look at baby Jesus.
And the lady even made the tree.
Oh, look at that.
And the staple. This was an old advent calendar.
Oh, that's neat. That's really pretty. She had the nativity record so you can listen to it, and she had the parts that so as a family you could bring out the parts of the nativity and as you listen to the record. This one she just recently got. This one was made in India.
This is a German one that I bought in an estate sale.
That's pretty.
It's all plastic.
I like how you have like every kind. Like you have fancy dancy and then family heirlooms.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's a good mixture of...
And if I remember correctly, it only takes them a couple days to set up, and they always change where they put them in the room from year to year. Something home like so cool, and he's like, what?
Yeah. Where did you find that?
Yeah.
This one is all bears.
I found that at that place where you sent me to.
Oh,
Willow
good.
Street.
The Willow
yeah.
Street closet.
Yep.
That white one is from...
Oh, look at the little mice in the back.
Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
one we also got this year. We have two different mice ones.
It's just so simple. Like you can have, that's all you need is just Jesus and Mary and
it's
Jesus and Joseph.
Yeah.
It's so tiny.
South America. Did you see the one with the little kids behind you?
These little
Look at
ones. It's like the
little
pageant.
one has blocks.
And then the other
Adorable. They're so cool, and I love that baby Jesus.
I know.
That is so sweet.
And space to pick it up.
It's a shiny bright one. That's really neat. And then the chalkware one.
Yeah.
That was my grandmother's.
They look like wee whimsies.
Yeah.
See this one that spins around.
Andie picked that, saw that.
That's really
You have to
cute.
have that.
That's different. These are made of paper, and this we believe was from Mexico, and we were marveling at the thought that the paper ones still had their heads, and these were all handmade. They're so tiny. Look with my finger, you can see how tiny they are.
That one came from Burning Bridge this year.
So are these are these are gourds. That's
Yeah.
neat.
Out of gourds.
Oh, to go with the family.
Yeah, she's in. Have you ever been to Strawberry Village? Stockburg Village.
I don't think so. Where's
Past
that?
Adamstown.
No, Is it a store or is it an antique mall?
It's both. There's stores.
And happily, she has two, her daughter has two rescue guinea pigs. So they don't have to worry about cats or dogs knocking off the nativities off the shelves. And she even has some displayed around the floor. Jenny used to have both of these. We still have the Playmobil one. That's so detailed. That's so pretty.
The person had like a stand full of like different nesting dolls and toys and all different
And I wasn't
things.
gonna buy it, and Andie and Julie were like, "You buy something for everybody else. Buy that for yourself."
You have to treat yourself sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, these ones in the bag here
Yeah.
are 3D printed.
We'll give you a set
What?
for Jenny.
Yeah.
Michael 3D prints them, and I give them
Julie
out to
took
people who come.
a peg ornament that we found and she mapped it in the software for the 3D printer. And then
Get her a little baggie for Jenny.
That is adorable. And there's a 3D printed.
Yeah.
It's so cute. So her husband 3D printed them from some kind of design that her daughter made. This family's pretty creative. And so these are all the nativities that are in the curio cabinet that she keeps up year round. So these are special ones from their travels and from visiting different places, and people have brought them back for her as well. And
we
Andie,
went back to pick up the other
where's
one.
this one from, Andie?
That's from France.
France.
I picked it up in Holy Family and I was like, oh, I need to get this for my mom.
That's like perfect. You're like done.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. I like this one.
And that she bought at Mount St. Mary's when she was a student there.
It's another.
This one's from Italy.
That
Yeah.
one's from the Vatican.
The Vatican.
Oh, that's so cool.
The next one is from Assisi.
Oh, that's the olive wood.
Yeah. No, that's Assisi wood.
Assisi wood. Okay.
And
then
that's the one from Naples, and it's called a Presepio.
this one
Mm-hmm.
is called a Presepio. Okay.
And you can see they have extra villagers like a washerwoman, a
Oh,
fisher
yeah.
guy,
There you go.
a goose.
Is that Presepio? Is that like procession? Is that the word
I
for
think
procession?
because they have the frog is very famous in Puerto Rico. So
It
every
is? I didn't know that.
yeah, and every nativity had
Has
a
a f-
coquille. That's a coquille frog.
Oh,
They're
and they
like that
have
because-
birds.
And you go outside and it says cookie, cookie, and you
I
can
didn't
hear
know
the frogs
that.
at night. Yeah,
That's adorable.
Cookie,
When we
cookie. Yeah.
And where's that one from?
I don't know what country, but we got it when Julie was a student at Catholic U.
Oh, wait. Somebody's falling over. Is that African?
Yeah, that I bought at when Julie was also a student.
So that one's Germany.
Mm-hmm. And this one is Poland.
And that's Poland. Okay. Oh, and I like your poison thing in the background.
One of my mom's friends. Did you get the guinea pig one?
I don't think I did. It's in the background.
Yes. The guinea pig one is from the Andes. They're wearing like South American outfits. And then the one next to it on
So
the guitar is
Yeah.
from Peru. 'Cause they have
Okay.
llamas.
And this is from Assisi.
Okay. And that's cute too.
Mr. and Mrs. Claus were my mom's.
Did she paint them?
Mm-hmm.
She did a nice job. I like how he lights up. Look at that. Lids. I believe she said her daughters danced in the Nutcracker for about 3 years. So then she started collecting nutcrackers. And so she likes buying them from stores and thrifting them as well. Oh, I love that little sound. That's so sweet.
No, we got him from the vintage lady that had to stand at Vintage Revival Market.
The one on the right with the busted
Yeah.
hat, and then the other one I think we got. I forget where we got.
I've
Did you
never
see-
seen the one on the left before.
Did you see Yoda?
the Yoda nutcracker. Plus, we've got 2 Charlie Browns and 2 Snoopies.
He's like E.T. when he eats. Those are cute too. Look at the little one.
With the drum.
That's a
This
Santa.
little, like,
Yeah.
jingly thing
This
in the
this
drum.
drum makes noise.
Oh,
It's like a
look at
jingle bell.
That's cute. That's like Germany, right?
Yeah.
Belschnickel.
But Landis Valley sells them in the gift shop.
I know. I'm going to be like, this is a 2-part video.
This is Amish made. That little tree.
This little beaded
Those seed
tree.
beads.
Oh, yeah, that's neat. I thought you were pointing.
Made that little nativity. She laser cut that when she was at Catholic U. She laser.
I found the little elf with the top hat. I think it
That is cute, yeah.
And I liked his little
Yeah.
Adorable. Does he have a little ladybug on him? Or is that
Yeah.
a patch? That's really sweet. Oh, yeah, look at that.
They have them at, in fact, I want to go back. And imagine how long that survived.
I know. That's the crazy thing.
all the teeny tiny pieces. If you
I really marveled at the fact that she has so many that still have all the tiny little pieces. It really is amazing to see this collection.
And then right near your hand, if you want to pull that baby Jesus out, that's paper.
This one.
Yeah, it's like an old Christmas card.
Oh, look at that. Oh, and oh, it's in the card there. Look at that. That's really cool.
The neater ones are the ones that you don't. Oh, the one, look over there, the one against the, it's little raccoon.
Oh, I see that. Oh, look, there's a little baby raccoon and a baby chipmunk.
That's a shiny bright too. That
This
little
one.
Tiny.
And this was probably just like a, you know, like
Probably put
Woolworths,
Christmas
yeah.
stocking.
That's so tiny.
but I convinced my mom to buy
The South American ones, you know,
Yeah.
because the colors and stuff like that. And these bears are
Yeah.
adorable.
That one up there, do the teepee one because you don't ever see an.
Because I thought this was paper.
That's Hallmark.
That's neat. And
You
the wooden
never
one in
see-
the back. It's cool too.
You never see an antique store.
That's really neat.
272, is that it? What it's called?
Yeah, 272.
Did you ever go there?
That does sound familiar.
It's up in Adams, near Adams.
That's sweet how it's just like the 3 little angels.
Yeah.
With the baby.
And I think there's one that's stained glass, right?
It's the glass one's up.
Isn't this one pretty? This stained glass one. That's really a nice piece. And then this piece, her daughter said, you have to buy this. And she wasn't going to, but I'm glad Andie convinced her because she has all the pieces. And you've seen Jocelyn recently pick up a few pieces from this set. And as Andrea pointed out, they're in great condition. And so sometimes you got to treat yourself. And she has a beautiful, complete nativity in that piece.
And it even had the little Bethlehem in.
Yeah.
That's beeswax. That's painted. That's really neat.
And I think that stable was handmade.
Those are like found, like nature, like those pod
Yeah.
things. Oh, yeah.
I think it's all pieces of.
Those
it's not
do look
we
like
need to
pine
show your-
cones.
Which if somebody took the
Wasn't that amazing? I hope you enjoyed visiting my friend with me and seeing her collection. And now we are on to Advent Day 8. Today is Day 8. What does that say?
Just because I cannot see it doesn't mean I can't believe it.
What does it feel like? Is it flat?
It feels flat.
All right.
And
I'm hoping it's a recipe card.
she wants it to. You her to know that's gonna have recipes from. This is stuck. Whoops.
It's okay.
That one is stuck. They are recipes.
Oh, good.
Good job. Ah, thing stuck my finger.
Oogie Boogie Pasta Worms.
And you bag of bugs.
Bag of bugs.
Anything on the back?
Oh, that's the Brussels sprouts. Yes.
Oh, they have the sticker on the back.
Fun fact, my parents used to call Brussels sprouts Scotia cabbage when I was little. And so my sister and I liked Scotia cabbage, but we didn't like Brussels sprouts. And then I was an adult woman until I realized Brussels sprouts were Scotia cabbage. So, and let's see, Oogie Boogie Pasta Worms. Ooh, there's bacon in here. Bacon and tomato and noodles. That sounds delicious. All right, dinner is served. When I saw this at Target, I knew Jenny and I needed to do this. So here we go. Oh.
Oh, it's just the pretty things we did for the inside.
Okay. Today is December 8th. Turmeric Gold, a golden blend of the finest turmeric, lemon fruit, and green tea. Oh, it's been recording this whole time. We are going to go with the Susie mug because I'm nervous about this. So let's do a quick smell test. It has turmeric root, green tea, licorice root, cardamom pod, lemon essential oil flavor, lemon whole, and lemon verbena leaf. Turmeric Gold. All right. The tea has cooled down, right, Jenny? But first we're going to talk about these boxes. I thought these were secret bookend boxes with a hidden compartment, but it's been pointed out many times. Very nice, very friendly. No one was snippy about it, which I appreciated. That it's a box for cremains. And then once I read it the first time, I said to Jenny, it's so obvious that it's for putting something special inside. However, look how pretty they are. I still think that they would make nice bookends or a box for your special thing. So I apologize if I offended anyone by saying, look, they're bookends with a secret hiding compartment, when it was actually a box for a final resting place. So thank you for pointing that out to me so kindly. I truly appreciate that, how nicely that was said. And now I know. Here we go. It does taste lemony and a little ginger. It's not that bad. It really isn't. It's better than the previous two. It's really lemony. And isn't this called, what is this called, Jenny?
Wasn't it called?
Turmeric Gold. It tastes like lemon. You want some?
No, thank you.
She says no, thank you. I like it. Cheers. What day is it?
It is 9 today.
And we're guessing it might be stickers.
Or some, I'm not sure.
Something really flat.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Oh, they're more.
Oh, they're more. Are they ornaments?
Yeah, I think that's all ones. They're little ornaments, just like Sally and Jack.
Those are adorable.
We have Jack.
Are they both sided?
And
Is he running or dancing?
I don't know.
And Zero, right?
And little Zero.
That's so cute. Let's go put him on the tree. I think I'm going to really, really like this one because I like black currants. Today is day 9. Black currant beauty, deliciously deep purple fruits to help you glow inside and out. Nature's berries, bold and deep, a cup of purple fruit and dark delight. So this is, let's see here, what's in this one? This has rose hip, hibiscus, licorice, fennel, why? Orange peel, beetroot, black currant fruit. Okay, so hopefully that will outweigh the fennel and the licorice. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be a good one. I have my outer space mug. It smells good. I like that. I like it. I knew I'd like it because there's black currant. I know there's the other stuff in there. Either that or I'm I'm learning to like hickory and licorice and fennel and all that. It does have a little fennel-y taste to it, but the berries, it is good. I do like it. Cheers! Well, you know we have to have a little shopping trip. So here we are at the big Goodwill. After picking up this set, I find commercials for these or advertisements for these on my Instagram. I think they're always listening. So this was never used. The candles were never used. This was never used either. This is still sealed in the box. If you were a New Kids on the Block fan. And then I spotted this little guy tucked away, an Anna Lee Christmas Caroler mouse. He's in great shape. He's dated from 1965. And then this, I think this is from Lithuania, and it's an enameled votive holder candle thing. It looks very similar to other ones that are made in Lithuania, but this one is not marked. And I thought this cup was funny. It says, "My cat can't break this cup," and it is a metal cup, and then there's the cat's back end. And it is marked on the bottom. Of course, you do not want to microwave it because it is metal. I just thought it was a funny mug, and I thought someone else might think it's funny too. Here was a whole bag of Mrs. Claus sitting in a rocking chair. And these were two little Japanese, made in Japan puppy dogs, so I had to rescue those. And coming up, you will see everything that I got on this tiny little trip to the Goodwill. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed looking at the nativities and the nutcrackers. I know it's a different video than I normally do, but I also think it's fun to mix it up a little bit. I hope everyone is having a great Advent so far. I know that it is coming fast and furious for us, and Christmas will soon be here. And unlike Andie, I hope this video did not put you to sleep. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya. Did I wake you up? Pretty girl.